Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Eternal Flames. We skipped a month. We skipped a month. It's the news, so we're gonna go ahead and just jump right into it because there's a lot to be said, and I might even put in some images. We'll have to wait and see. But here's basically the letdown: people, channel. Then we got the future, and then we got what's important. You know, we've done this enough times that, you know, I go over this every time, and I'm going to continue to go over it because that's what I do. So, what's going on? How does it affect you? Blah, 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 blah. So, we'll start with people.
The battle for Spitzer Dam has begun.
If for some reason you have not been paying attention to my channel, Myra is in pretty rough shape. I mean, she is in some pretty nasty shape. So, what's that got to do with the channel? Well, family, for me, has to come first to some degree. Granted, this channel is my bread and butter, and I would still love, I mean absolutely love to, you know, go just ham and just dive right in all the time. There's limits, you know? And if I gotta draw the line anywhere, it's gonna be on my lovely missus. She's kinda gotta come first on this one. So, that's the thing. How about Kinla and trying them? Well, try. Oh man, they got that boy busy. He got something of a promotion at work, so he's currently doing his damnedest to fill the position while not, you know, kind of chopping us out entirely. But keep in mind that, once again, he's trying to get his life together. He also finally proposed to Amy. Ah, lucky bastard's gonna get hitched. Congratulations, Try. What about Josh? Well, Josh is having some issues with his PC at the moment, which prevent him from doing what he normally usually does for us. So there's obvious limitations there. Wow, these guys are super aggressive today. So he's trying his damnedest to kind of get stuff done, but there is a limit to what he can do because as of current, he just doesn't have the means to pull it off the way he normally would. And what about this new guy, Keith? Keith has obviously been showing up the past couple months. Keith isn't super busy, but he does have his own schedule, so we're trying to fit him in, and sometimes we butt heads. You know, other times more than others, but he will probably show up more and more. Actually enjoyed the combat. Let's go with that. Anyways. So that's our kind of laydown for people. If you want to know about other people, go for it. I'm going to go back into Myra before I go back into games, you know, and the channel and all that. So what is going on with Myra? Can I go into more detail? Okay. So this is where images might start popping up on the screen, but essentially, two of her lower vertebrae and her spine are really jacked up. One slightly less than the other. And what's funny is there's a good piece right in between the two, which makes no sense to the doctors or us. We don't know how the hell that one happened. But essentially, the lower of the three, because we're going to consider the good one in this little batch here, the lower of the three is in the worst shape.
The battle for Ophusius Valley has begun.
It could be in much better condition, and because of this, it is basically the foster child for what the fuck. Now, on the contrary, right? The one above the good one is kind of beat up. It's not something we can openly just go in and fix, but it is, out of everything, the least damaged. Like, we can do the most with that. So that is a thing, you know, that we can actually work with it. So what does this mean? Does this mean surgery, or what's going on there? Surgery right now, because of Myra's already pre-existing conditions, which include fibro and arthritis. Yes, you heard me, fibro and arthritis, along with the depression that kind of comes with, you know, having So that's something that I need everybody to understand, and why the channel is going to be in the place it is. I need you guys to understand and work with me on this, alright? So what is the answer? Well, the answer is, sadly, she's going to have to take a couple shots, see if they work, and she's going to have to basically strengthen her muscles, because strengthening her bones is currently out of the question. If, however, after the next year passes, if we decide that for whatever reason we still think surgery is a better option, like we as people, the doctors have agreed that they will look into it and possibly do the surgery. So that's basically the news on people. So now that we've got all the dreary stuff out and all that, what about the good stuff? Like what's going right, you know? Well, like I said, the channel's kind of got not quite a hiatus, but it does have, like, it got kicked in the shin and sitting there like Peter Griffin going, That's literally what the channel is doing right now, but that doesn't mean it's not getting back up. It's gonna get on its feet, it's gonna get running, you know? Hopefully not after an angry chicken, but that's beside the point. But having said that, the channel is gonna be okay. We are gonna try and get stuff going, but certain series are ending, others are coming back, and you know what else is going on? Well, first off, we got a month till Dark Souls 3. Oh god, am I ready for Dark Souls 3! I beat Dark Souls 2. I wish you guys could have seen it on the channel, but it has been beaten. We started doing Dark Souls 2 and we just stopped because we were having so much trouble. But oh, Dark Souls 3, I want it. Moving on. Along with Dark Souls 3, right? What else is going on? Well, Terraria is about to end. If you're watching this right now, Terraria is probably ending a little bit after this is put up. So, that's the thing. Terraria is officially over, and why it's over will be explained in the video. It will be replaced by a future series, which we actually just got done recording a little while ago. So it's actually been recorded like fairly shortly before this video. So look forward to it. I'm sad to say the beginning's a little bit boring, but it's going to amp up here soon enough. We might even have starship battles. Moving on from that, Disgaea. We got the rights to do Disgaea, but not to monetize. I am tempted to call back the company NIS America and see if, like, maybe we can work something out. But they, up until now, they have said we are allowed to record and post videos so long as we do not, I repeat, we do not monetize. Like I said, I'm going to try to work something out, but as it stands, that is the current statement. Okay, that needs you guys to understand this. Because of this, technically, we don't really get that much money from videos as is. Like, we some poor bitches. We make maybe about $1 if we're lucky per video. So and that's if we're lucky. I mean, that's stretching. It's more like 50 cents, 20 cents, somewhere in there. Begun. So we're yeah, that's the thing. Now you guys know our financial situation. Actually, it's definitely more the 20-cent range, like almost every video. But under those pretenses, I feel like Disgaea is just one of those games that I would still rather do even if we're not getting paid. Enemy spotted. Like I just don't give a shit. Under normal circumstances, if it was like Warner Brothers or something like that, I would say go fuck yourself. Because I don't want to spend $50 and then be told, hey, you can't share this with people who really want to watch. You know? Because apparently you guys enjoy watching. But yeah, and normally that's the case also. Like normally they'll say, you can't even record. Like they won't even give you like the non-monetizing. They'll just say no, go fuck off. And it's like, well, go fuck yourself, you know? But Disgaea is allowed on our channel, so that is the thing. What else is there? Darkest Dungeon now has a final dungeon, so we're probably gonna see Darkest Dungeon start to get a little bit more hectic. We beat the first act of like 2 that's in Mordheim, so we're technically halfway there for like one of the factions, which is pretty badass. Like the channel and all that is, all things considered, even with us getting kicked in the knee, Like, that's still pretty damn good. Like, there is nothing bad about any of that. Okay, so now we gotta talk about the future. What's happening in the future? Well, obviously, I just talked about Disgaea. I just talked about Darkest Dungeon. I just talked about all those. What's actually going on? Like, is it gonna make an actual difference? Yeah, we're gonna try to keep up with stuff. We're gonna try and make sure the series go on proper. There is gonna be a small change to our Patreon, because our Patreon up until now has been a monthly Patreon, and no one bothered with it. So, the Patreon is linked to the channel. I would like to consider it to continue to be linked. So, under those pretenses, if you want to support the channel, because this guy is something that we cannot monetize, go over to our Patreon, go there, have fun, and sign up for, you know, like one of our benefits, which will now be a single payment for like some art, some 3D models, whatever the hell you want, really. So that's all a thing. Okay, finally down to what's important. Ironically, it's still you guys and Myra. The two biggest things that are in my life right now are my family and this YouTube channel. I have some people who would probably say that one obviously outweighs the other, which is true. I won't disagree with that. Family does outweigh, you know, the YouTube channel. But I do also want to say that the YouTube channel is still very important. You guys as my viewers, you guys as my friends, you guys as people who just stop by to have a fun time, to take some stress off your day. You guys are still important. You guys have been since I started. And in the end, even if I didn't get paid for a single one of these videos, and it was basically you guys saying, oh, hey, play this game because we want to see you play, if I could afford it, I'd still do it. More than likely, I'd still just go out and do it, because sometimes the comments that you guys leave, or sometimes you guys just having a blast, or me getting a message on Skype going, dude, that was awesome, or dude, what the fuck happened, just brings a smile to my face. It really does. And I always look forward to it, and I probably always will.
The battle for Hellion Crater has begun.
You know? So, yeah, that's still what's important. And it probably always will be. Okay, enough of my rambling. Thank you guys for stopping by, checking out what's going on in the channel, checking out the news. I hope you guys got some information out of this that is either to your liking or at least somewhat informative. But I want you guys to take care, stay safe, stay well, and I will see you guys all next time here on the Eternal Flames. Oh, and just remember, no matter what anybody says or what anybody does, know that you're always welcome here on the Eternal Flames.
Enemy spotted.
Later, everybody. Bye. I'm gonna die. I'm dead.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Good times.